In this section, we're going to talk about how to determine how many node hours you need. But first, let's start off with some terminology. A node is what we call a machine in the cloud that will be used to run your script. This is sometimes also referred to as an instance or a load generator. In Flood, each node is independent of the other nodes in that grid. It's also solely available for your use, whether you're on a trial plan or a paid plan. This way, you can be sure that there's no contention for resources. A grid is a collection of nodes in one region. When you start a grid through Flood, you'll be asked for the number of nodes you want in the grid, the geographical region you want to start it from, and the duration of that grid. If you have a paid subscription on Flood, we don't limit the number of nodes or grids you start. What we do limit is the number of node hours you consume. A node hour is 1 hour's usage of one node in the cloud, spread across all nodes. This means that you can split this up any way that you want. 1 node hour could be an hour of testing on one node, 30 minutes of testing on 2 nodes, 12 minutes of testing on 5 nodes, and so on. Note that 12 minutes is our minimum charging interval. We use the concept of charging in node hours, not number of users like other services, because this makes it very cost-effective for you. It gives you a lot more flexibility because you basically rent the machine from our partner, AWS, and max out its resources to run your tests. This allows you to scale up to a large number of users very simply and cheaply. While we don't limit the number of users you run per se, there is a limit imposed by the resources of each node. A node that runs at 100% CPU or memory utilization, for example, is likely to be the bottleneck in the load test and will probably give inaccurate results. This can happen when you're trying to run too many users per node. As a general rule, here are our recommendations for the number of users you can run for each tool that we support. The free plan allows you to test the service for free and includes 5 node hours, a one-time inclusion. We restrict free plans to using one node at a time. Paid plans don't have any such restrictions, apart from the number of node hours included. Essentially, the formula for how to calculate the node hours necessary for your tests is pretty simple. The total number of node hours required is equal to concurrent divided by maximum times duration, where concurrent is the number of concurrent users you want to run in each test. Maximum is the total number of concurrent users you can run through your chosen test tool per node at any one time, and duration is the total duration of your tests per month in hours. For more detailed information about this, click on the link to our help article, How Much Would It Cost for X Users, in the resources section below.